So there's a lot of reports coming out of Mexico today that General Motors has decided to pull 90% of its manufacturing of product outside of Mexico and bring it back to the United States and putting it right on the border towns that used to have GM factories. Now, as someone who spent 40 years in the automotive industry, as everything from a porter to a manager to a salesman to a finance manager to a general manager, general sales manager, and then as an owner of 4 dealerships, let me tell you how this is going to backfire on douchebag Donnie. Manufacturers don't want to build in the United States, and they don't want to build in the United States for the simple fact that the unions here in the U.S. control everything when it comes to an auto plant, except for companies like Toyota or companies like Tesla. Now, Tesla really doesn't affect them much because 99% of building a vehicle for Tesla is done automated. In other words, it's done by robots. And that's what the future of the automobile industry is going to be, is where human beings are going to do very little work on a production line. It's all going to be done robotically. But what's going to end up happening here now is you're going to see General Motors before the end of the year. They're going to file a lawsuit against douchebag Donnie, just like Costco has, just like other major retailers are, and major manufacturers are. And they're going to join in on these lawsuits that douchebag Donnie's tariffs are illegal. The only people in this country that can impose tariffs on anything is Congress, not the President of the United States. And especially not the President of the United States when he's trying to nationalize everything in this country. Now, by nationalization, because a lot of you people think that douchebag Donnie's doing an America first, douchebag Donnie's not doing America first. Douchebag Donnie's doing everything that the Germans did back in the 20s and 30s, leading to World War III. And just like when the Nazis came to power, douchebag Donnie's going to end up getting what's due to him also. And we all know what that means.